Hello and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Ben.
I'm Hunter.
And thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you being here. If you're a new listener, we appreciate that as well. Be sure to like this episode if you like it and give us a subscribe if you want to hear more episodes like this. And join us every Wednesday and Sunday for new episodes of Garage Talk. And without further ado, Hunter, I'm actually going to start us off this week. I watched a movie recently, Illegal Immigrants vs. Epstein. You know, the second one. You know what movie I'm talking about, right?
Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, of course, Aliens vs. Predator. And I don't know, I couldn't really get through it. I got like 20 minutes in to Illegal Immigrants vs. Epstein, and I just Requiem. I couldn't do it. It just wasn't that good. I was trying to watch the extended cut, and I don't know, man. It's not as good as an Aliens, but I just don't think I like Predator.
Did you have the director commentary on?
No, of course not. But there was they have all the extended versions on one of these fucking streaming apps now.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Aliens fan, but I think I've realized I just don't like Predator at all.
Yeah.
It's very Predator heavy, and I'm just like, ugh. Something about the first Alien movie really hits really good.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver is great. I believe that's who's in it, if I remember correctly.
I think it was.
I think it's Sigourney Weaver, and she's just fantastic. She plays one of the best characters in existence, Ellen Ripley, and just amazing over the course of 4 movies.
She had some pretty nice tits, too.
Well, there's that, but I just think, she's one of, the first great action star, female action stars, you know?
Yeah, I guess she would be, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she's the first one that I can think of that's, really significant and really was in, a genre-defining film.
Yeah, I can't think of any, female action stars before her.
Yeah, there really weren't a lot. There was, the Audrey Hepburns and stuff like that of the world who were just kind of the cutesy, the feminine roles. When she played Ripley, it wasn't about being female or male. I mean, she had the female motherly aspect to it, which incorporated a lot into her character. She was a woman without being a generic, cutesy, sweet woman. Mm-hmm. She was strong, independent. What women were becoming in that time, the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, burn them bras.
Burning them bras, buddy. Woodstock and fucking whatever else they were doing. I don't fucking know.
A lot of acid.
Well, maybe.
Getting back to our conversation we're having before we started, what exactly did you mean by those people?
What are you talking about? I did not say that. This is hearsay, and this is bullshit. Did not say anything like that. Anything else?
So, speaking of space adventures, we just watched Artemis or whatever the fuck it was.
The Artemis II.
Yeah.
Land the whatever, the Integrity is what they were calling the ship. An Orion ship. I was a little confused about that.
It was Orion, it was Integrity, it was fucking Artemis II. I don't get exactly what was going on with the names, but
yeah, it was pretty cool to watch. It's kind of exciting to watch the splashdown, them coming through.
Yeah.
Wish I would have seen those moments where there was the blackout, though,
They explained it as as they're coming in, it's going to be so fucking hot, and there's going to be plasma forming around the ship or something like that, and can't get any communications in or out.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the dangerous part of re-entry, because everything's so fucking hot.
Yeah, we kind of I don't know if we saw it with the astronauts getting out. I don't think we saw the end of that, but we saw most of it. It was kind of slow. We were kind of,
once they landed, they got real slow.
Yeah. But it was cool kind of watching them approach Earth all day, pretty much. I watched a little bit when I went to the dentist earlier, and it was fun.
Took the boats 20 minutes to fucking get to the capsule, and then they just kind of circled it for a while, and then they opened the hatch, and then they circled some more.
Yeah, you got to circle 3 or 5 times.
Dude, an hour maybe.
Yeah, it was a while. We were watching them after they landed, at least an hour.
Yeah, and they were just in there, floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about, though. Astronauts going to space and being out there in the nothingness and vastness of space.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Other than the other people you're there with, man, you probably feel pretty alone.
Yeah. That's why, sci-fi space thrillers are fun. Going back to Alien, but...
Yeah.
That's why stuff like that is kind of... There's a certain, horror, thriller aspect to any space movie.
Yeah.
Because anything can go wrong at any point, and then it can be immediately disastrous.
I almost kind of wonder, like, why do they make so many, like, alien and monster movies and stuff about space? Like, I think space is interesting enough to just make a movie about space. And
I think because it's mysterious.
Yeah,
It's something we don't know about.
I guess so, yeah. I guess same thing with our oceans.
Yeah. That's why I like, The Meg, if you ever watched that movie.
I haven't, but I listened to somebody, like, break it down. And they
Yeah.
said it was, like, one of the dumbest movies they've ever seen.
Yeah, but if you watch it, it's pretty fun. It's a
Yeah.
fun movie. It's kind of like that one where Samuel Jackson and the super smart sharks or whatever.
Oh, I thought you were about to bring up, like, snakes on a plane.
No, it was like blue something. The blue something. I don't know. It was about like they were experimenting on like these sharks, and they like made them super smart, and they like started hunting down the people in this facility.
It was a Sharknado,
And Samuel Jackson's like giving a speech, and like in the middle of his speech, he gets fucking mauled by a shark. Just like comes out of nowhere, eats him, and goes away, and they're all like, "Whoa!" And it's like a big part in the movie.
How did the shark get to him?
It was like they were in like an underwater facility where they were fucking with the sharks, basically. And it found a way to like escape out or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the movie, man.
I must have had like a retainer pool in there or something.
Yeah, I'm sure if you searched up Samuel Jackson
Getting maunched by a shark.
shark movie, you'd find it pretty quickly.
Was it like the Deep Blue or something?
Oh, I think it might have been that. Yeah, it was a really fucking weird
I
movie.
don't think I've seen it, but yeah, I think I've heard of it. No, I'd never seen the Mega or whatever you said it was.
The Meg?
Yeah, the Meg.
Well, it's got Jason Statham in it, so naturally I had
That's
to watch
right.
it. I had to watch it. The second one, I couldn't get through. But the first one, it was just like one of those, like, it's like a murder movie, but with, like, sharks.
And
a
really-
giant shark.
And really bad acting.
Acting was okay. A lot of people don't like Jason Statham's acting.
Well,
But,
I
like,
don't
if
think-
you can watch Crank and not be entertained, then
Yeah,
you're
that's
just
a fun
a
movie.
boring individual.
Honestly, Jason Statham is kind of a lot like Liam Neeson. They don't really play a character. They just kind of, they're themselves.
They are what
with
they
a
are.
different name.
Although he was pretty good in Snatch. I know Snatch is like one of the best movies.
That was a good like character acting role for Jason.
Yeah, he
that
was
was a good
kind of
one.
a comedy in a way.
It was a dark comedy.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
not like he wasn't like a Weasley character either, but he wasn't like the hyper aggressive action
like-
star he usually is.
He's like, he was an underground businessman, fight
Fight
fucking
promoter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good movie.
Directed by Guy Ritchie. He's made some other bangers too. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah. It's not as good as Snatch, but it's got that same guy in it. What's his name? Vinnie Jones.
Oh yeah,
British actor. I guess he used to be like a soccer player and shit, and he used to like,
he was like a thug on the
yeah, he's
on
like
the
like
pitch
kind of
or whatever.
Kind of like certified badass kind of dude. I saw a video of him fighting some guy in a bar, and this was like well after he had become like an actor and like, you know, whatever level of success he got to. He's just in a bar somewhere and just fucking fighting like two guys.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of soccer, so I didn't really know him at all or his career.
Yeah, I could never get into soccer. There's a friend of mine, he's from Mexico, so he watches a lot of soccer, but he watches it in Spanish. I'm literally just sitting there with him. You know, the women are downstairs and fucking chit-chatting and whatever, and I'm up there watching soccer with him in fucking Spanish, just trying, like, what's going on, man?
Well, you got eyes; you can see what's going on.
Yeah, but, like, there'll be, like a stoppage in the middle of the game for no apparent reason.
Well, and I'm sure you can also understand goal. Like just because it's in an accent doesn't mean goal isn't the same word.
Yeah, I don't know. And I asked him too. I was like, "Why the fuck do they speak so quickly?" Because they're just up there. And it's like they said it's them like trying to be funny or something. Like they just add a bunch of gibberish and nonsense in between what they're saying.
Oh, that doesn't sound very funny. But,
It doesn't. But I guess different cultures find different shit funny.
I mean, at one point, people found silent films funny. So I mean, there's that.
Some of them are.
Although one thing that'll always be funny are sports bloopers. Those are good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Something about dudes getting hit in the nuts with baseballs. Classic, dude.
Actually, not too long ago, I was watching like a.
I thought you were going to say you got hit in the nuts with a baseball.
No, I get hit in the nuts with a fucking few dodgeballs though.
I believe it.
No, I was recently watching like a cut of all these different like amazing and funny moments in sports, and there was a part where like, the dude will hit the ball and just fly back at the fucking pitcher, and the pitcher will just somehow catch it. I mean, a lot of times on accident, because like they'll fucking like flinch away because they see the ball fucking going right for their face, and they'll stick their glove up, and it just lands right in their glove.
Sports Center used to do on Sundays. They do a not top 10. Like every other day of the week, they do like a top 10. Yeah. And then they take like the not top 10 plays of the week, and it's just like people screwing up or some goofy fucking error.
Some dude trips over his own fucking feet. Right,
or like can't find the ball. Like the ball like disappears somewhere, and he's like looking in all the wrong directions. And like someone from center field grabs the ball.
Yeah.
You know? It's
goes
like
between his legs. He's like, where'd it go? I could never really sit through a game of baseball either.
Nah, it's pretty boring.
Like, I used to watch my nephews and stuff play, which it's a little better, I guess, because you have a little bit of meat in the fucking game. But other than that, man, I can't really sit through a game.
It's not bad when you go, but it's horrible to watch on TV. You have to really like baseball.
Yeah.
And it's not for me.
NASCAR, too, I feel like is like that. If you're there, it's probably kind of cool. But on TV, bro, you gotta love the game.
I can't imagine NASCAR is exciting in person either.
I bet if you're sitting by the track and when they fly by...
There's no way. There's no way, dude. A car going left for fucking 3 hours? I don't think so. I do not think there's any entertainment to be had.
Comedian, I can't remember his name. He had the puppets.
Jeff Dunham?
Yeah. He had like the hillbilly one. He's like, oh, I love NASCAR. It's so exciting. They made a left turn. They made another left turn.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a continuous left for like fucking hours.
One thing I did think was always kind of cool about NASCAR is they would call it like NASCAR Thunder, and they'd have that whole moment where they say, gentlemen, start your engines, and everybody starts their cars up, and it sounds like thunder because all these super powerful fucking V8s coming to life all at once.
That just sounds like, I don't know.
That's some hillbilly shit, but I think it's neat.
Yeah, it releases your inner hick, like the inside of you that's just white trash that is like, let's go.
I do like the sound of a big, powerful V8 firing up.
Dude, have you ever seen those dating shows online? Like the YouTube dating, like the pop the balloon thing? Okay, so it'll be like a guy or a girl, and there'll be like 7 or 6 guys lined up, and they'll all have a balloon. And if they don't want to date her, they'll pop their balloon. And she can like pop their balloons, and then she has to like go through which guy she wants to date. It's like these terrible dating shows, but there's a ton of them on YouTube and online. There's one like Push the Button.
I know, yeah, I've seen that.
Have you seen that where the two people sit across from each other?
Isn't it called Red Button or something?
I think it's called Push the Button.
Oh, okay.
And like when the button turns red, they can push it and get a new person. There's like a ton of these shows out there.
I have seen that one. A lot of people will hit that button for the pettiest shit.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. But like watching people, like the dating scene now of like the younger generation, I'm like, this is fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Like, this is fucked up what their expectations are and what they want and what they view as important. It's crazy to me.
There's going to be like 100 Americans left in 50 years.
You know that people who are on these shows aren't doing it because they want to find somebody. They're just looking for internet fame.
They want screen time. Yeah.
Yes, they want screen time, and I think it's just insane. You know, most of the girls are fucking on OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like any girl,
most of the guys sub to their OnlyFans.
Well, dude, here's the thing: most of the girls you see on like interview shows, like the younger ones, they're all on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
and it's crazy to me. It's like, are there normal women left? Because all the ones I'm seeing are just insane, fucking crazy people, and the dudes are just like all for it. They're like, oh yeah, show them titties, girl. Like, make that money. And it's like, OnlyFans people don't make that much money. You're showing your tits basically for like less than the cost of a Netflix subscription,
for like
which is a joke. Which is a joke I've made before, and that's pitiful. You know.
I mean, I guess it's cool that that's an avenue for some people to at least make some money if you don't really care about dignity or anything. But
yeah, if you have no self-respect, I mean,
you can probably still show your butthole on the internet and have some self-respect.
Nope, disagree, dude. I feel like that's like degrading as shit. That's just like very, very degrading to yourself.
It's just skin.
And it's like weird, dude. And everything, like porn is so weird now too. It's like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to fuck my stepsister.
Yeah, that's
like,
wild.
what is going on?
That apparently
and then,
that really picked up during COVID and stuff.
And then sometimes they don't tell you, and then you're like watching it, and it's like, oh, stepsis, and it's like you already got your dick out.
You're like, God
so
damn
what
it.
are you gonna do? You know, you're not gonna put your dick away.
Like, I might as well finish, but I don't like it.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this
You just
ejaculation.
fucking hit the mute button and forget you
No,
heard
but
that.
seriously, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to fuck my stepmom or my stepsister. Like,
Yeah, it's a weird one.
like not
Or the stuck shit.
dude. Some
Oh, I was getting the clothes out of
some
the
of
dryer.
those, some of those are okay. Some of those are all right.
They should do like somebody gets in a car wreck and like her bottom half is just
I'm,
sticking out.
I'm stuck. Get me the jaws of life. Only if you fuck me first.
You got to put your cock in my
It's
ass.
just one fireman shows up.
He
Dude,
doesn't have a shirt on under his
fucking
coat.
ridiculous. I'm just saying, like, the state and mentality of like the younger age and what's going on. You know, I'm not happy about the state of porn recently. Playboy needs to make a comeback. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying, like, it's weird, dude. It's just a lot of, like, the dating scene is weird. Everything about what the younger generation does is weird. And it makes me feel like I'm the old man yelling at the clouds.
Well, we're both. I know I'm a zennial. I don't know if you'd be considered a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah, I'm a zennial. I'm between.
You're a millennial.
I'm between Gen Z and millennials. 85. No, I think.
Millennials are 84 to, like, 96.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm a millennial.
You're definitely a millennial.
I'm a first draft millennial. I was born in 85, so
I'm a sixth rounder. What was your point, I guess?
I don't know. I got sidetracked talking about millennial zennial shit.
Well, I was just talking about old man yelling at the clouds and...
Yeah, no, I totally lost my
well,
point.
that tracks.
Probably for the better.
That tracks.
That's
That fucking...
it's my fucking MO.
Your Mo?
Yeah. He's a buddy. We don't talk about him.
Like Bruno? They don't talk about Bruno. They can't. I don't know why. I can't remember why in that movie they can't talk about Bruno. But there's a whole song about it.
What movie?
It's like some Disney movie. What is it called? Mi Casa? I don't fucking know. It's some...
What?
Has like a Spanish name for Encanto is the name of the movie. I remembered finally.
Interesting.
And it's about like a magical house where everybody has like powers in the family. And they all hate Bruno for some reason.
Who's Bruno?
He's like one of their relatives that predicts the future. And everybody gets mad because he tells them what'll happen. And it comes true, basically. So they think he's like a bad luck charm or something.
That'd probably
and then like
be
the
a really useful
the
person.
main character tries to find him. They're like curious about their brother or uncle. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Something.
Strange.
It was
Why?
a weird movie. I think Disney makes a lot of weird movies now.
Was it like an animated movie?
Yeah, 100%.
I remember watching this one movie. It was animated. Took place in Mexico. It was like some little kid who was able to like see the spirits of the dead people, and his dad was dead, and everybody was like a skeleton face.
Yeah, that was like the Day of the Dead movie. I can't remember what they called it though. I read about that today actually. They were talking about it because they were like, oh, they didn't know if like China would let that movie come over, and then when they sent it to China, because China has something about death that they're really like sensitive to.
No shit.
Or something like that. Yeah, they don't like talking about death, but because the familial roots were so deep in that movie, which again I can't remember the name, but it was the Disney Day of the Dead movie, that China was just like, oh yeah, like we love this. Like they didn't censor anything in that movie.
No shit.
Yeah, they were like it passed the Chinese censors with flying colors.
Unlike how
And they thought actually that movie would not show up.
Unlike how they changed the Star Wars fucking picture to crop out the black guy.
Well, they just made him much smaller on the poster. Hey man, at least it got to play over there on like Brokeback Mountain. That was just a 10-minute film about two very good cowboys.
Yep. With a really nice pickup truck.
I don't think I ever saw that movie. I had no interest.
They probably showed like some cowboying, that one scene where he's banging his wife and you see her tits, and then fucking roll
It's a short
credits.
film. It's a very short film. 10, 20 minutes tops.
What the fuck?
Cut out all the butt stuff.
What that was?
Cut out all the butt play and gay kissing.
I was gonna say I won't get into it here, but yeah, that's the scene where he's I guess I will. The scene where he's banging his wife. I guess he like slips it in her ass. She's like, "What the fuck?" Because it's like he has to like probably close his eyes and make believe it's his buddy.
Jesus Christ! Make believe it's Heath Ledger. I can't remember who was who in the scene.
No, I remember who it was, but it was pretty fucking funny. We were kind of loosely talking about presidents earlier, and I had mentioned Andrew Jackson. You want to hear kind of a funny story about that guy?
Sure. If I said no, would you tell me anyway?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So I guess he was like giving a speech or something, and I'll try to keep it short because I know I draw this shit out like I am right now. He's giving a speech or some sort of a public appearance, and some guy goes up and tries to fucking shoot him, and I think it was like his first pistol. He had two pistols because they were like single shots, and his first pistol misfired, and then the second one misfired. And then Andrew Jackson took his cane and beat the living fuck out of the guy. And so basically, like, his bodyguards or whatever, pretty much the equivalent of, like, the Secret Service, had to pull him off of his attacker to keep him from killing him.
Well, at least, it's good to know the Secret Service has always been very effective. It's good to know, not like a ton of our presidents haven't been shot.
I know, right?
It's weird. It's a weird amount for, like, the fact that they have their own private security.
Well, I mean, I guess compared to a lot of other countries, there's been a lot of leader assassinations.
Yeah, people like to kill their leaders, I guess.
There was one, I mean, this is so vague. I don't remember who it was or what country they were in charge of, but there was like some parade or something, and then like his own bodyguards just like all of a sudden, all at once, fucking turned around and blasted him. It was like a coup.
Sounds like something that would happen in like one of the African,
South America or
African
something.
countries. Yeah, well, like the African countries, that shit happens a lot, where like the military overthrows the leader.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
that happened in what's the name of that damn country? Bangladesh, I think.
Really?
Yeah, like there's like a military junta is what they call it, and they like they're okay. So apparently there was like some like TikTok girl or whatever, and her whole thing was to do like yoga and exercises and stuff. So she's like filming in the Capitol, like right in front of their like Capitol building or whatever, and in the back, and so like she's doing her like cutesy fucking yoga dancing and stuff like that. In the background, there's literally like tanks and trucks and shit rolling in like actively during the fucking
Yoga routine?
yeah, like it was like when they fucking went over and like took over the government. And I guess like the Buddhists out there are kind of being dickheads.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, like they're kind of like there was one instance this guy fucking like did something and unplugged some kind of like a PA system when they were doing like Buddhist prayer. They like totally fucked his life up and like sent him to prison and shit. And he was like, "Oh, guys, I didn't know it was a prayer." They're like, "Bullshit." So I guess the Middle East isn't, the only place where shit's always popping off.
Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere all the time. It's weird. I get tired of like seeing new wars or new bombs dropped. It's just like how hard is it to just not do that? I don't know.
Greed and ambition, man.
Yeah, oil.
Resources, yeah.
Pretty much
I'd
just
say
oil.
that falls under greed, though.
Yeah, it does fall under greed. It makes me wish that people just didn't have bloodlust like that.
Yeah.
But some people do, and well,
I guess at the end of the day, we are animals. We're just intelligent ones.
barely.
But
Based on the fucking live chat and the NASA fucking Artemis feed,
Sir,
barely.
sir.
Yeah, dude, you know how many people were just chatting 6-7?
Yeah.
Like it was insane.
Go
And
Brazil.
It wasn't even just one person. It was someone just spamming fake.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, dude, you guys are the stupidest, fucking lowest level of mouth breather that exists.
And then NASA wisely just turned off comments.
It makes me wonder, like, do these people struggle with breathing and walking at the same time? It's just embarrassing.
Take a breath, take a step. Take a breath, take a step.
It's embarrassing what we've become as a society.
Take a step, take a step, take a step. Take a step.
Breathe.
Gotta
And fucking, I don't know,
give them
man.
a piece of gum, they'll fucking die. We had a lot of different conversations while watching this whole NASA thing. And we were talking about how, the world probably isn't any worse or better than it was, 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago. I think the internet's just made everybody more aware of how wild everybody is.
Yeah, it's like there's not like a whole lot of intelligence left in the world. It seems that way. I think it's just because we're in constant communication with these idiots. Like they're all over shit. And then news people who are just any little clickbait thing they can get will write papers about people who are just the dumbest human beings in the world.
Yeah.
Like, how do people still believe in a flat earth? How do people still believe in that? You've got to be a special sort of stupid. A really, really special sort of stupid. And if anyone listening to this is a flat earther, is like, really just take 5 minutes to do any amount of research.
No, but it's all fake. I mean, everything you look up is
that's the
sponsored
problem.
by the...
You have to believe in conspiracies and that people are lying to you.
Yeah.
It's like your parents must have lied to you all the time, and you just have no faith in anything anymore.
Your first Winter Soldier fucking moment was when they told you Santa wasn't real.
Dude, how much you want to bet like 90% of flat earthers were like orphans or something because they couldn't trust the people they were supposed to trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel for people who are in orphanages and stuff and who were orphans as kids because that's a hard thing, you know. The people who you should have trusted the most left you.
Yeah.
And they didn't even leave you to family. They just left you.
So you just start clinging to fucking wild-ass theories.
Yeah.
And...
You just, I don't know. Maybe there's some correlation. Probably not. Maybe I'm throwing out a wild conspiracy theory. Ooh, booga booga. But
that is kind of exactly what you just did.
That is exactly what I just did. But mine's true. Mine's just an observation. I'm not saying I'm correct or incorrect. I'm saying maybe there is a correlation. I'd be interested to find out if there is one.
That's something we could look into.
It's a good thing we don't do any research, so I can throw out wild theories. But like I said, who knows
the
if
show
that's
would probably
even true.
be actually good if we did research.
I just feel like flat earthers, somebody lied to them so badly along the way that they just couldn't trust anything that was ever said. It's like you would have to believe that thousands of people were pulling a conspiracy that if we didn't land on the moon or the earth was flat. And it's like, how do you even believe? There's pictures.
Yeah.
It's not flat. Oh,
all the pictures are fake.
It's a disc. But then how do you explain the other side, you dipshit? A disc, like, it just doesn't work.
I'm sure
like
if we had a hardcore flat earther here, they would have all of these wild ass fucking.
And you know what? You know how we'd prove them wrong? We'd do a simple test of proving Earth's curvature. We just stand a distance away from each other with a high beam flashlight.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to see it if I shine it through a certain way, but if I lift it, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
well, I guess they've like conceded a little bit on that. Like, yeah, it's like a disc shape still, but yeah, there's some curvature.
That wouldn't explain that level of curvature. It just wouldn't make any sense.
I know.
The fact that gravity works.
But then they would try to be like, oh, well, hills exist and da-da-da. And
yeah, I just think you got to be a special
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's always going to be some kind of a cope, no matter what you try to fucking prove to them.
You really have to hate yourself to be a flat earther, because I certainly hate you if you're a flat earther.
And you're talking about too, like it would take so many people and so much secrecy to like.
It'd be like have to be almost a global effort, like because it's a consensus that the Earth is a globe.
Yeah, yeah.
And people still don't believe, even when they're proven wrong.
But
like,
the thing
they
is,
still
like,
don't believe it.
Let's say it is true. Let's say the whole thing is a conspiracy. Why? What for?
What does it do? Yeah. Who does this help and who does it hurt?
Exactly.
Like, what sense does it even make?
Why the fuck do they need everybody to think that the world is round if it's really flat?
Yeah, I don't get it. And they're going to break down that Artemis thing, these flat earthers, and say a whole bunch of lies and bullshit. And you know what? They can all go to hell.
Well, especially now in the days of AI, man. They're just going to be like, well, obviously, this is all just, made up by AI. And
yeah, again, like I said, a special sort of dumb. On that note.
Another out-of-this-world episode of Garage Talk. I'm trying to think of something funny to say.
Hey, you're not that funny. No,
I know.
I'm kidding.
Just funny looking.
You have your moments. You have some good quips. You're like Spider-Man. Some of them land, some of them don't. But you're always full of sticky webbing. And you spray it everywhere.
We were happy to fill your black holes with a lot of nonsense today. Ben, anything to add, buddy?
Yeah, man. If I had a spirit animal, you know what I think it'd be, man? Probably a fat piece of shit.
Anyway, I'm Hunter. You've been listening to Garage Talk. Be sure to catch all of our new episodes every Sunday and Wednesday. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and catch us next time.